OTOY Canvas is developed with creatives in mind. It allows you to create customized nodal workflows that can scale as widely as you want or can be as confined as much as you like within a user-friendly nodal system. Once you're ready to go, you have the option to use previously created workflows or create a new one. With a new workflow, you have a blank canvas to grow from the ground up. The History tab you can open or collapse on the left-hand side to view your job history and ongoing jobs. If we right-click, a new dialog shows us all available nodes. That includes all of the creative tools and utilities. Utilities are a crucial part of the workflow development that can help you guide creative direction and analyze data. You can also copy and paste directly onto the canvas board, which supports images as well as copied nodes. For this example, we can add a prompt node. This creates a blank prompt node that you can type directly inside. This is very handy for establishing a direct initial prompt, but you can also use it as a descriptor, or even as a sticky note, at the beginning or end of your workflow. From here we can propagate new nodes. We can right-click, or we can drag out from the pin, and if we release we can create a new node. Any LLM is a fantastic utility that gives you the option to pull information and prompt within the assistance of numerous and different LLMs, such as Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, and more. The node pins are color corrected for user friendliness, and as you hover over them, they'll indicate the connection type. The beauty of nodal workflows is that you're never trapped in a linear cycle, and the nodes can communicate back and forth with each other in different ways. Now let's look at something more advanced. For this Tamagotchi scene, we're decomposing multiple parts of a creative process and partitioning them out separately and bringing them back together in the end. This allows us to build different checkpoints in between that we can revisit later or alter in different ways. There are also several image adjustments altering the image in the same way and then compared against each other with an image compare utility node. This is a great way to check subtle differences between images throughout the workflow. Nodes can be used numerous times, and you can drive the source of one image node to guide the results of many different iterations in different ways with different results in mind. Inside the Modify Image nodes, you'll have access to some of the best image generation models available, as well as tools like Quan Multi-Angle, which you can use to adjust the field of view and angles of your shots in creative and specific ways. Many nodes have multiple connection ports, and these can be used for multiple image references like start and end frame models, such as Kling and VO. Combined, these tools can help you prototype and iterate swiftly and precisely. Let's take a look at a deeper, expanded workflow for more cinematic results with consistency. Here we see some heavy text prompts moving left to right. We can call this workflow LCD, or Layered Creative Direction. Initially, we have prompt nodes that are defining the base level subject matter. This sets the ground rules for who and what. This allows us a modular approach to alter these details and redevelop the entire narrative with consistency in mind. Next, it's time to apply the creative direction. We describe our story in a character and subject agnostic way to develop our shot list. Here we apply details and progressive direction that we instruct the LLM to create our shots. The LLM understands these principles perfectly and develops our creative shot list. From here we need to decompose the information and isolate the shots. Another LLM can extract these shots, so for 5 shots, 5 LLM shot extractor nodes are used, and these will develop our individual shots moving forward. From here we can finally push visual development, and using one of the shots will define our subjects that will guide the rest of our workflows moving forward. With multiple images created in a single node, you'll see multiple pins. Each pin corresponds to a specific image output. For the next several shots, we're again driving the shot descriptions with our extracted shot definitions from earlier as the prompt, but we're also using the visual guidance of our first shot, which establishes our subject and overall tonality. This process allows us to develop our story, produce an array of shots, and retain character consistency as we move forward. The rest flows perfectly, and we can reproduce the same effect with a few added or adjusted details for the subject or the setting. Now let's look at another example. Here we're approaching everything in a similar fashion. We're defining the who and the what along with the predefined creative brief. Then we're using multiple LLMs to define our shot list that will drive our visual development. From a wide view, we can see the progression of nodes driving the prompting from the shot list nodes throughout and into the image references scattered in between. With the first shot establishing the character, we're using that to inherit and capture the consistency across all of the other shots. This becomes the essential part of the workflow, to plug in the appropriate nodes as inputs and outputs for desired results. You can easily connect a node by mistake to a port you didn't wish to. In that case, if you select the connection and hit backspace, it will delete. Canvas workflows are perfect for high creative endeavors, and even smaller consistent nodal setups. You can create, grow, and share workflows seamlessly. Try Canvas today from OTOY Studio.